Timmy, ¿dónde es Timmy, Mr. Luis? Timmy no puede correr, no. No, puede ir allá, mirar y regreso. No conoce.
No conoce, entonces no.
Guys, here is Mr. Luis. Saludos, Mr. Luis.
Bueno, acá un saludo para todos los...
Guys, welcome to a new vlog. I'm telling you, it is hot here.
Los amigos de Marwa.
Everybody's shirtless.
Y acá estamos haciendo un asado argentino.
So, Mr. Luis is saying we are preparing some Argentinian asado. And you can see, guys,
Un asado argentino.
this is for my friend Aaron Dante. Aaron Dante. Timmy, ¿esa aquí? No, ella regresó. Sí, eso yo no tengo miedo con esto. So the dog Timmy has run away. But I'm very sure it will come back. En realidad es, si la perro sale, puede regreso. Pero si corre en auto así, no puedo. Esto regreso muy suavito. So Timmy, our dog, because they were working today and they didn't close the gate. So mom tells me it ran away. Wow. I really want to take a picture.
She's out for sure?
Yeah, she's not here. But she will come. She will come. Let's see. Mission searching Timmy. I think Mama is not happy. ¿Es aquí? No, no puede correr. Timmy no puede correr. No puede correr. Es porque sale solo.
Hasta
Sí.
a la vuelta a la esquina se puede.
Pero solo.
Sí.
Sí, ella no puede perder. Es porque cuando perro sale solo, regreso. Es porque sabe el camino, urina, mirar, regresa. Sí.
Salve que tenga relaciones con otro perro.
Sí, por eso.
Sí.
Saqué cagando.
So Timmy is back. Timmy no puede ir, pero regreso. Eso yo soy muy seguro.
Yeah.
Guys, we have a visitor. Salud.
No es como,
Salud.
no es como la...
Salud.
como el fin de año y la Navidad, pero...
Acá no falta
This food is so good, man. It's so good.
Guys, I'm escorting Aaron. He's in that car heading back, but tomorrow I'm gonna meet him again. It's gonna be his last day here, so he's staying here for 3 days. So we decided that today we didn't want to film, and for a very simple reason. I wanted also Aaron to have a very regular feeling of here in Rocio's home, and he's visiting us, not visiting just Marwa. Though Marwa is the reason he's visiting, yes, but now it's more of a family. So I don't know how this video gonna go. Probably it's gonna continue up to tomorrow. We're having talks, drinking. Even I had a beer today. We had a lot of asado, which is roasted beef now, and I escorted him here just to talk here and there, heading back home. What's up, guys? It's Maru here. It's been a tough day today. We've been working, me, Rocio, Dad, and Marquito. And so we separated roles. They are fixing that side over there. Let me take you close to see. But for those who are very new here, my name is Marwa. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And today we are coming live and clear from Latin America, Argentina, to be precise, Mar del Plata, or the city of Mar del Plata. Here is Mr. Luis, working very hard.
Bueno, saludos.
He's saying greetings to you guys. It's very hot here.
De Marwa.
Yes.
Y acá estamos trabajando un poco para no perder la costumbre.
He has cement and we have So they are fixing this to look beautiful. That's what Mr. Luis is saying. You know, here they use machines, even mixing is machines. That's the beauty of Latin America. It's never really about. This machine uses electricity. Can you imagine? It's actually a very good one. That is Marquito over there. So they're gonna make it full here. So for them, they were fixing this, or they are fixing this. For us, we are clearing up the other side over there. And you see, we are transforming. Osio decided when we come back home here, we do serious transformation. So it says one more. I think they're gonna get from there. We fixed this the whole day, and for us we fixed that one over there. This is his grandson, and also I just gave him another grandson because the daughter is my wife, not officially but unofficial. So what are we actually doing here? We are doing this part here so that people can chill. It's summer here and it's quite hot, really hot, really hot. So that's why you see a lot of men don't have shirts on. Actually, even in the streets, they don't have the shirts. See? I'm clearing my camera because of the dust. Look how new this place looks like. And we removed all the plants that belongs to my mother-in-law here because they were all over at the corner over there. We cleared everything up because we want to do some landscaping on this area. We plant some grass, then that will be it. We will call it a day, and for my wife Rocio, she will have done her big mission. Though some things still the parents insisted they cannot throw everything out, so we had to kinda fight in a good way, not physically, but hey, do we actually need this? No. And I was not in the front line. My wife, who is their daughter, was at the front line. So they decided to put some things here. Yeah, something like this for sure. It's not supposed to be here. But again, I'm not the one who bought it, so I don't know the value. The person who bought it knows the value. Here we left something back. This is for parisha, which is to roast food, especially beef, things like that. In my language, we call it nyama choma. Okay, nyama choma. So me and actually my wife, we were cleaning out here. That is what we did the whole day. So let me show you how this machine works. This is, now it has mixed up and Marquito wants to pour. Okay, vamos Marquito. So it's confirming if it's well mixed. Yeah. Very simple technology.
Para allá atrás, después no va a poder pasar.
No, aquí. ¿Es para allá o para aquí?
Para acá.
Oh, aquí ya.
No, ahí le falta uno, pero lo tiramos acá y lo pasamos para allá.
Oh,
Porque
entiendo.
si no acá se rebalsa, viene para acá.
Entiendo.
¿Verdad?
So they're gonna fix, they are trying to finish everything. They may finish actually. So Mr. Luis is 78 actually. And he got scared. I think they need to mix more. They need to mix more. I think they are pouring there so they can bring it on this other side. Mr. Luis is a jack of all trades. He knows to fix nearly everything. So, me, this was not my task. My task was to clear up here, which we have actually done. Me and my wife was our biggest task. I've been seriously working. When I say serious, is I was not playing around. Let me take you outside to see how much of work me and Rocio we've done. Clearing the backyard. It was messy. Look at this, guys. Oh my God. All this, can you imagine? Me and my wife, though early enough, Marquito, the one you've seen over there, that is the grandson, had put some of the soil here, the one they dug in the previous days. And you remember the first day I said I will not work until I see this thing, which we call this one here. This one, we call it contenedor. Actually, that is the Spanish word or Spanish name. It simply means container. So they brought this here, and this, there are companies that actually offer this for 55,000. That is close to $55, and they're gonna leave it here for 3 days, and you put all the garbage you want and everything here. After that, after 3 days, they will come and collect it. So if you don't work hard and put all the garbage here in the next 3 days, when they come, it's either you pay more money for the container to be here, or they will go with the container. So that actually makes that makes people work under pressure. Meaning that if you don't put stuff here, they will come and collect it before you actually fill it up or you finished what you supposed. So these are the things that we've been able to convince Mr. Luis to actually throw. One of the things we are throwing is this container here. This is called the mate container. If you've seen, a lot of Argentinians have something like this. Even Leon Messi, the greatest footballer, arguably, I say arguably because other people may say Cristiano Ronaldo, you've seen them having something like this, and then they have a straw and they put yerba here, or they put, actually they call it mate, they put it here and they are drinking. So one of the things we were able to convince Mr. Luis is this container here. And what does this actually signify? What does it signify, or what does it stand for in the Argentinian culture? This, if you see anybody walking with this anywhere, it simply means he's from Argentina, or he's been Argentinized. I don't know if that makes sense. So technically, this stuff here, you put your tea here and you drink, and you could pass it along to even 12 people sipping from the same straw right here. The first time I came to Argentina, I tried it up and I saw some people who are not well conversant of cultures saying it was a cult. That is how some people are in this world. Anyway, the reason we are throwing this container out is because it is broken. You can see here it's broken, so it is not useful. Okay, if somebody could fix it just right here, it will continue working. Yeah, so imagine all this. Me and Rocio, we've been pushing it out here. I did not record that part of the video because I was seriously working, knowing that this container door is just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time before they come to collect it. And you pay 55,000 for it. 55,000 is not small money. Not just here in Argentina, but anywhere in the world. Anyway, back to the studio. So it's been a small battle here and there between Rocio and the parents. I didn't want to say that. And that's simply because Rocio wants to clean up this area and make a small garden, and also rent the room that we are staying right now. That later, once we leave, will be left empty. So Rocio does not want actually to waste that space there to just wait. So she intends that she rents out the room that she's actually renovated, so that the parents who are older, actually the dad is 78, you can imagine, in 2 years he will be 80. He can be making a living from that. You know, not always he will have energy to work, but at least if we rent that room or that space or that mini studio, he will be able to earn, or she will be able to earn a little money here and there. Now, the trouble came that we want to take things out. For example, things like this did not make their way out, even though they look as old as you see here, quite old and things like that. They did not make their way out because Mr. Louis said, no, I don't want. So some of the things ended up coming here. That's why you see the store. This store was very nice. Now it looks shagala bagala. Marquito, todo bien? That is the grandson. Shagala bagala. Now, because you can see their boxes, they are these, they are cardboards, they are all these things. All these, at some point, they were outside. But because we forced, in a way, to clear up the area, they ended up coming here. And the idea is this. These items have been staying outside here for decades. When I say decades, I mean decades, because Rocio was born here and she tells me that. So there's a lot of connection between the items you see here and the owners, which from our standpoint, we may be like, oh, because for example, I'll give you a good example. Last time we had to sell some metals that had stayed here for over 15 years for a very old car, a Fiat 140, 147, something like that, 140, something like that, or 145 or 150. A Fiat, a very old car, which maybe some of you have known how it looks like. So we sold all the metals. You know how much money we made? $20. All the metals. So then we realized that if we are spending thousands of dollars trying to renovate the area or this area here, at least we should clear everything up. But you see, it brings conflict, because for them, they don't see the money that is put there. They see that, oh, this is my stuff that I've known for 20 years. Anyway, I'll have my wife Rocio explain a little bit, but you see Mr. Luis is working very hard, a working man. I like his work ethics. And for us, we've rearranged the plants here. So they're gonna be staying here for a while. We're gonna be watering them here until we get a landscaper. We intend to create a walking path from there all the way to that chilling space. And then I'm thinking maybe, I'm not sure, we may end up painting the house, you know, just to give it a very nice colorful look. And inside the house also, we will also try to maybe repaint some spaces where maybe we killed a mosquito and there was some blood, something like that. Yes. So it's been a very good way of starting 2025 for me, for Rocio, for everybody, you know, because without doing that, it would have been very difficult for us to bring someone here as an Airbnb guest and they will find everything. So far, this is what is left here. And we are hoping that we are hoping that it gets consumed while this job is being done. And even if it will not be consumed, we can use part of the remainder of this somewhere, like putting that ballast somewhere here. You see spaces like this here and somewhere right here. See? Yes, and also we will plant plants all over. These places to plant plants, and these plants will cover this wall. We did not plaster this wall because it does not belong to us. It's a house for the neighbor. So we came up with a way that maybe if we plant plants here, these plants will grow and cover up this wall. You see already? Tomorrow you'll be able to step on this place, and we'll bring nice seats here and a table. People can chill. See, very nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Even the dog is wondering, where am I? Because it's used to hide in containers over there and everything. Now it can't even hide. It's wondering, you know, because we've cleared all this today. Wow. It's slowing down very slow. I don't know what's happening. Maybe it's because the machine is slow, but maybe because of the load. It's heavy load, you know, heavy load. Wow. So the only part that is left, as I've showed you, is this section, but Rocio and the parents, they will fix a little bit of this area. We've come from far, but the thing is, if we can't clear this area now, it will mean that we'll need to actually ask for a new container. This small house here made it to the big league. That is, it was not, we didn't throw it away, because the mother of Rocio said, this is one of my favorite arts. So it's here to survive. So you see something like this, for me it may seem not something so special, but for someone else this could mean a whole history that could be erased by clearing. But at the same time also, our intention is pure. Our intention is just to make sure that we have a space that we can rent out and the parents can earn money. It's not even that we want to make money from the house, but the thing is, we've spent, Rocio in this case has spent close to, I'm telling you, close to $8,000. I'm telling you, 8 to even around 10. You won't believe this, but that is true story. She spent, because we plastered all these walls from the inside, also on the other side. That's where we started. We fixed the house inside where we are staying. We bought all the, but not all, some, 2 of the machines were bought by Rocio's father and mom, but the majority of the machines, I need to throw this thing. Let me see if I can do this. This is risking. I need to throw it there. Oh my God. Whoa! Oh no! Wow, my God. It nearly hit the car. Imagine, I could have just opened here, okay, pushed this, and just went and fixed what I was supposed to fix, but I decided to gamble. That's why sometimes they say, look, it's here. Nearly even hit Mr. Luis's car. That's why sometimes they say that women live longer than men, because for us men, we like to risk. Even sometimes when you're not supposed to risk, you just want to risk to see the result. Maybe that's our nature. Maybe that's how we are created. Maybe that's what makes us men. Anyway, this is what personally me and Rocio, we've been able to achieve today. We have cleared up the yard, and we are more than excited actually to have done it so that even right now, if the guys who rent this container or container come, or if they show up right now, we will not feel like we wasted money to ask for it. We will feel like, oh wow, actually it was worth it. Maybe tomorrow the parents may have changed their mind on the other side. We may clear everything and bring it here, okay? And here we have our beautiful dog. Yesterday she was able to go out, so that's why they had to lock it today. Actually, I need to pull this there and push this there. So we have to close this gate to avoid the dog from going out. Yesterday it ran away. It didn't really run away. It just went for a walk to know the neighborhood. But it made, oh my God, what's happening? Actually, this also reminds me one thing. Also, Rocio wants to buy a new gate. That will be the last project she's doing. A new gate where it will have a space for people to, it will have a key where people can go in. That will be the last. Actually, I'm thinking instead of her buying a new gate, she can renovate just this one. You know, this is metallic. She can create a space here to open, and here for the car, and she can close it up, you know. Yeah, instead of buying completely a new one, she can use this one here, which is here, and renovate it and paint it, and it will look very new and different. Oh my God. This thing has stuck. Oh, I see. It's broken here. See? Okay. I'm trying to fix it. Not really fix, but I'm trying to figure it out. Imagine. That's why we need to buy a new gate, that a visitor visiting with Airbnb from Airbnb or booking.com will not have to go through this. Okay. Maybe I'll need to come with a metal and I put my camera down. That will be an easy fix. I've forced my way. And that has made it close. Can you believe that? I forced my way and we've been able to close. All right, that is what has been going on today, and I'm happy for Rocio because honestly, that has been one of her biggest dreams, to change the look of her home, and she's doing it, and I'm here to support. Saludo a la gente, Marcitos.
Hola gente, ¿cómo andan?
Yes, Marcito just turned 18, so he's looking for a girlfriend. ¿Cómo tú buscas novia ahora?
¿Eh?
¿Tú buscando novia o no? No, Marcito. En realidad, ¿tú no buscas?
No.
I swear he just changed his mind. Maybe after working very hard and reality hitting him. The other day he said, I am 18, now I'm looking for a girlfriend. Today he says no, he doesn't. He's not looking for one. Yeah, something like this I need to have in the villa. You know, it's very simple, a very simple machine. It has a motor. Actually, it's simply a motor. This is the motor. So, because of the electricity, it turns it. And that turns. And then instead of mixing with a lot of effort and energy, you pay electricity a little bit and you work. Yeah, can you imagine? Just like that. Guys, it's summertime here, and that's why you see actually a lot of men are shirtless. Even me, sometimes I go shirtless, but you know, my mother-in-law is right here. Kinda not so good. But again, I am compelled to do so because it's quite hot. Let me look for Rocio. I don't know if Rocio is here to see. So this is the space, guys, that we want to rent. I know a lot of you guys have already seen this house, and you know the history. You've seen us come here the first day that we came to Mr. Louis' space, or when I say space, I mean home, and we found it in the way we found it, and now the way it looks like. So you see, it looks very different. Let's go in. I need to take shower and remove all these clothes. So something funny about Latin America is actually Osio. I think she's in her mom's house. Something funny about Latin America is they don't remove shoes when they go into the house. Like, for example, my friend Aaron visited us here, and when he came, we told him not to remove shoes. He was like, "Are you guys really sure?" Even me, it was one of the weirdest thing I found here. In Africa, you can't do that. In most homes, you leave the shoes right at the door, right somewhere here, which is actually a very good thing. So, that being said, this is the space that very soon, I'm telling you, we are traveling, actually the end of this month. So we want to rent this space out. That's why you see me and Rocio, especially Rocio, she's at the front line. Otmatata. She's looking really cute. Hey, I'm filming my video, Gotmatata.
Okay, hello.
You are looking really cute, Gotmatata.
Thank you.
I didn't know new mom looks beautiful like this. How's everything?
Everything is okay.
Small interview here. How do you feel actually after all we've done today, the work and everything?
Very good, very good. I'm still dealing with I have something here.
What is that?
I'm just covering myself because Maisha is hungry. I'm gonna feed him now.
Oh, so something funny is when the baby is hungry, the mom's milk runs. Is it the best way to say? Okay. But you don't even have to cover. That's nature. But
no,
it's okay.
I have a protector.
Okay. Okay.
But it looks weird. Good, but it's still a little bit of a struggle. So it's like
I was actually telling them.
50-50. Like I feel good because I'm doing it, but it's like climbing a high mountain, a very difficult mountain, you know. And it seems like it's taking forever. Also.
No, but we are actually fixing it.
Yeah, but it's been, how long have we been here?
But at least we are doing the progress.
I know, yes.
And even something funny, guys, this is not about money. It's just about the struggle of just trying to see who to get, how to do it, you know. But today, the step that we did by clearing the backyard, I think for me that is like...
It's big.
It's big.
It's very
It's
big.
actually big than even constructing a house.
Yes, totally. Yes. But it's like there is stones in the middle, you know, and the stones are the people that is getting favor from this.
That's the parents.
And I say stones in a good way, you know. I understand.
You know,
but the same, I cannot accept. Those things. And even if you know, you say, why are you doing this? This is not even my house. Like I could have been
buying
spoiling myself with everything I'm investing here, or I would get 2 cars so I could be traveling.
Yeah, actually, I was telling them that you've spent minimum $8,000 so far.
Minimum 10,000.
Minimum 10,000.
Yes.
Those are like 2 good cars parked here, second hand.
And it's not about money. I'm not even like telling my parents how much I'm spending on this, but it's still my work. I work hard to get that money. Yeah. And it's good money. I could have used it for something else.
A lot of
100%,
things. Even you could easily
I'm loving the idea to
buy land with that money.
Yeah, but I'm loving the idea to come back and give back to my parents as I always dreamed of, you know. And sometimes it's a little bit sad they are not able to see that, but they will when this garden is looking beautiful.
Yes.
But they are making my process very hard, you know.
But I'm here to support you.
I cannot allow that they keep on living this way, you know.
You know,
I couldn't come here and just allow this type of living.
You know, it's actually very funny that I don't understand it. That you're doing something very positive, like to plant a garden, but still they want to hold on an old wood, an old metal.
Yeah.
And me, I said maybe for them they have a history about that, but at the same time, I don't know, maybe we are very different, like new age. For us, we see things, maybe you've been to places like Tulum, you see how spaces are.
I think it's very hard for them to see my vision.
Yeah.
Because me, I can see them, and even though I show pictures, I show them have a place that I want the place, they still they see them as something very impossible because for them they believe life is hard for them and things are not reachable. And they have a mindset that I had it at some point, but I need to distract all this type of mindset from my life. That's why I opened doors for abundance into my life.
Yeah.
And I'm changing my reality. But the truth is that they are convinced of certain things in life
to be the same way.
That
they'll never change.
They will never change.
Yeah.
And me, I'm a fan of change.
Same as my parents also. Even me, the first time I told my mom I'm gonna build a house where the villa is today, she was like, "You're crazy. Nobody builds a house in a river."
Yeah.
Like, where have you ever seen? And me, I'd gone to places like in Costa Rica. You find a river flowing right somewhere there, and somebody's chilling in a house like here. And it's so as a parent out there, if your son or daughter wants to do something, don't be too hard on them. Just give them a chance and see what they can do.
Exactly, yes. And at the same time, it's like they like to say, "We didn't ask you for this," and I know they didn't ask me, you know, but I want them to have a better life, and for me, a better life is this luxury of having a beautiful house.
Yeah,
they
every
have worked hard to own this house.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be totally different just to wake up and see a beautiful place
every day. And
also,
there will be good plants growing.
Absolutely, and it's gonna be a different energy. The energy will flow different. This type of image attracts poverty. Even if you believe it or not.
Yeah.
Even if you believe it or not.
Yeah.
They attract poverty in many ways, not just money poverty. You know.
The way you think, the way you reason. You always see things as expensive, like, oh no. And maybe if you have something that is not really expensive in reality, you still think it's very valuable to keep holding on it. No, it's true. Even me, I built a house for my mom. It was the first thing I ever did. And I remember at one point, I wanted to buy timbers for the roof. So the house was a place where we need to put timbers for the roofing. So I told my parents, let's go to the timber yard where they sell the wood. I want you guys to decide which wood you want. Me, I will pay. Say, I want this, I want this, I want this. Me, I will pay, and we go home. And the following day, the masons can put the wood they can put the roof together and put the iron sheets. My dad, in this case, was like, no, that will be expensive. I know a cheaper way of doing it. Give me the money. I will go to the bush somewhere very far away, like maybe 300 kilometers from my home in Masai Mara. I know a place where I can get cheap trees, cut them down, and look for a tractor and bring them. First, cut them down, let them dry, and bring the tractor.
Cheap but more expensive at the end.
It would be more expensive. And another thing is, there's a lot of risks involved. Maybe you go to cut trees and the government arrests you saying, oh, why did you cut this tree? Or on the way, they say, where is this wood going from? Who are you? And you could easily go to the timber yard, buy whatever you want, go back home, fix it the following day. That business is done. And that's something that sometimes our parents don't understand. There is the power of money. If you have money, you can actually do something as quick as possible. But if you don't, then you do it slowly because you need to be saving, to be doing this.
But I don't blame them. They weren't as, I wouldn't say lucky, but they didn't have the opportunity that we have. to make the money that we are making.
That's true.
So their mindset were totally different. For them, they needed to struggle, and things were hard, and money was hard to get. So you want to keep it, you want to save it, you want to minimize your expenses, and you want to make your money last longer as possible. It is very understandable, as 70% of the population in the world lives like that.
Yeah, that's true.
And I don't blame them.
Yeah, but
we work hard to get out of that.
That's true.
Of that type.
For example,
of lifestyle
look at our small space. Very nice space. Very nice.
And
very nice.
Actually, to be honest,
yeah.
I feel so lucky that I was born this way.
Okay.
Because for me, I love to see how much I grow
as a person.
Out of this as a person,
actually.
and how much I climbed the mountain to be in a different position, and to come here today and tell them, okay, let's do this, let's do this, and I'm not even thinking about how much I'm spending. I'm just spending it, no problem.
Yeah.
And because I was before in it, okay, I can help with this, but let's make it cheaper, and I'm still working with those mindsets. I'm still removing those type of
mentality,
scarcity mindset.
Yeah, because sometimes cheap is expensive.
Yeah.
Me, I always know that if you go cheap of fixing a house, just know in a matter of time you'll be refixing it.
Yeah,
and
it doesn't mean that you have to do the most expensive neither.
No.
But most of the time it's like
do it the right way.
It's beyond money also. You know. But I don't blame it. I do understand, and I'm happy that I can be in a different position to come and do this for them. You know, to come and show them a new reality. To come and show them that it's still possible. And if they weren't not able to do them for themselves, I'm doing it for myself, and I'm doing it for them.
Actually, I was thinking, Rocio, before we leave to travel, we can actually even repaint this house from the outside.
We have to paint it from the outside.
And then we do some retouch of places where, let's say a place. Oh no, that's not. That's like where we killed a mosquito the other day. We just do a small retouch here and there.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, guys, that is what's going on. But
and
actually,
also I can say, sorry, I can say that it was always a motivation for me to see my parents struggling so much.
Yeah.
It was always a motivation. I promised myself I was going to be like the millionaire of the family. That was what I used to say when I was a kid. Like, I'm going to get out of this hole just to come and help them, you know. It was a motivation for me to one day. My dream was to buy them a new house, but at least I renovated something. You know?
Actually, it's a big change.
I'm starting like.
Do you remember?
I'm making my dream come true. You know?
Do you remember how we came and found this house, Rocio? Do you really remember the first day we came inside?
Yeah.
There was like a half plaster here. There was, and now it looks like wow. We could easily rent this for even $50 a night because it has everything.
I feel happy. I feel proud about myself because I did this in 2 months, absolutely pregnant. Yeah. And so that also shows me how much I'm capable at 100%. The same time. Like when I want to do something, I get it.
I want to encourage you that it's good you rub shoulders with them. It's actually a good thing because one day you look back and say, look how I made my mama's life more easy, more chill, more, because I'm telling you, when Mr. Luis will be chilling outside there where they are working right now and reading his magazine and burning his meat, you know, some parisha and all this, he will not remember those days you are telling him, take these things, we're gonna take these things out, call the contenedor. He will not remember those days.
And because I always wanted to do this because I remember the complaints about the house, about how it looks, about this, I remember a lot. It was part of my childhood. Okay. There's a lot of history behind.
So Rocio was born here actually, guys, like right here.
It was part of my childhood. There's a lot of history that I'm also healing by renovating all of this, by working so hard on this. So
actually I'm seeing, look at the tiles. I remember last time when we came, I was like, no, let's have the old tiles. You're like, no, I don't want these old tiles. And now actually I support you. New tiles, new life, new everything. We have even our plants right there, it's growing, another one is growing there, our money plants. Everything is just super amazing.
I hear Maisha screaming so much, I need to bring in the feeling.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright guys, follow Ro Cabrera. Let me keep showing you. As I'm telling you, if you come to Argentina and we are not around, we can actually rent you this space. I'm gonna put Rocio's email here. You can come stay here for a day or two, contribute to the economy of Argentina, at the same time support Rocio's parents. It's a very nice space. I wanna turn the light on outside. Yeah, it's on. Oh, it's in a mess. See? We'll paint this area and we'll put some plants over here. Like this is that nice plant that you make tea with. And you see the outside looks cleared. Tomorrow we remove that, the whole space is cleared. Can you imagine? We've really tried. Super tried. Yes, super tried. And this is the space, guys. We have a simple bed, couch here, and we have Wi-Fi. This is my laptop. I put this stone here because my charger has a problem. Probably I'll ask my friend Aaron when he's in the US to send me a charger of this laptop, a new one. Okay, so I cooked something here. I'll be enjoying it, and yeah, everything works. The gas cooker is working. This thing is the only thing I feel like in future we'll have to take. You see it's turning this because the water sometimes drops here, and this is wood. So that being said, probably that can bring problems. Here we have our fridge. It's working, everything is working. So very nice. Tomorrow we need to do some shopping because our fruits are over. But very well. And the internet here is very fast. Also our plant is growing. See, it's growing. Even this is called money plant. Yes, this is money plant. It's also growing very well. That's the name of this. It has nothing to do with money or something. And I want to show you also a fruit I planted, and now I can't wait to see this outside area fixed so that I can plant a fruit. This is the one I was showing you the other day. This one here. It's growing well. I hope it's not in a mess. It's doing very well. It's a beautiful fruit. I think when I uproot it from there, I will plant it at that corner somewhere there so that it can grow. Mr. Luis, they are working hard to make sure by tomorrow they will be done. So that ¿Cuánto más? Uno. Piensa dos, amigo, porque allá no. Allá y allá.
Pero acá le falta un poquito y nosotros lo tiramos ya.
Dos. Porque mira allá esos espacios muy grandes. Y uno aquí y tal vez tres. No sé. Tal vez. Pero uno no. Porque esta es mucho espacio. Mr. Luis is working. ¿Todo bien, Mr. Luis? Okay. Okay. Mr. Luis is working hard. Yeah, as I was telling you, it's been a struggle, guys. But I'm very happy to support Rocio from the backgrounds, not at the front line. And I'm very happy of this area is cleared. This is the only thing that is left, and I've already showed you its ballast. Once this ballast is used, it's gonna be used there. And even if it's left, we can use it the way I've shown you to put it around that peligram. Look at the skies today. What a beautiful day. Super amazing. Then we'll do the paints and the gate. Probably the gate, Rocio forgot about it. So, but so far so good. Even Timmy is a happy dog. ¿Qué pasó, Mama? She's a female dog. ¿Qué pasó, Timmy? Saludo. Saludo a la gente, Timmy. Saludo. Saludo y say hello. Saludo, Timmy. Timmy. Very good job. Very helpful. Okay. ¿Qué pasó, Timmy? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? So guys, I'm gonna water these plants for Mama. I'm gonna water these plants right now, so at least they don't dry up, because we wanna save them. We'll be using them. Okay. They're actually very nice flowers. One thing I'll do before I leave here is I'll plant fruits. You know, I'll plant fruits. I'll plant fruits. I know some of you may be asking, Maro, why do you look so invested? Because this is my grandson, you know, my son's home. How can I say? This is the home of my son's grandfather. You know what that means? Forever. If he wants to go to his grandfather, he will have to come here. So I have to make it a better home. I have to make it a better home. I have to support my wife. Wait, yeah. Sorry, it's making a lot of noise. You can't hear me. Arcito, ¿tú puedes hacer? Ok, gracias. We close.
Está un poco madero. Ahí. Listo, ahora hay que dejarlo. Joder, si no traigo la otra.
I don't know if one will be enough.
No
Maybe
importa.
two would be.
Tenemos que pasar de acá, aparato para acá.
I don't think they need to move it, but let's see. I think they'll have to mix a little bit. So anyway, now that it's quiet, let's go back here. I want to water these plants, because these plants means a whole life to Mama, and I want to make sure they have enough water. She's a big lover of plants, and I will be doing this for the next few days until we are able to relocate them permanently to a place where they belong, which is around the wall and in some parts. It's getting late. It's actually around 8 p.m. You may not believe this. It's like 8 p.m. Okay. 8 p.m. So something like this, we didn't throw it out because they said it's bronze. It's not only the only one. There are two of these. There is that, and there's another one somewhere. So you see that Timmy has heard a lot of noise of the dogs. She wants to confirm what is going on. I think I'll have to pour like that. I think after this I'm gonna go and take a very cold shower, because guys, I've been working the whole day on a very serious note. I like the lights of Rocio told me she's the one who planted these plants over there. I'm finishing up. Look, the flowers are nice. Very nice. Yeah, this will finish. We finish up everything here so that Mama will have her plants still well taken on. I do one more or two and that will be it. Actually from here, okay, we're finishing up, guys. Now we're gonna take care of these plants until we transplant them, relocate. I'm trying to see the one I left behind. Wow, it's already looking like a small garden. Bush. Wow. This one, we were not able to remove it from here. She wants to poop. She doesn't know even where to poop. She wants to poop. Dog. She's looking for a place to poop, you see. She found a place. I think also that I'll talk to Rocio. We make sure that we leave some soil somewhere where the dog can actually be pooping. It's right there, it's pooping. See? Because initially it used to poop all around here because there were plants everywhere. I was saying these plants we are not able to remove it because this one actually it's on the ground. I know it's getting dark, you can't see, but this plant somehow found its way to the ground and it's grown all the way on the ground. Actually, even one thing I'll try to do is encourage Rocio to have these plants planted on the ground. The reason of that is, one, you don't have to be there 24/7 watering them, which is a very good thing. And number two is sometimes the materials used, say like plastics, they get old, and when they get old they burst up and they create a very bad look. Another thing is sometimes, let's say you get a blue vase, you know, this place that you put, and they end up changing to, maybe because of the sun and the rain, they changing blue and light blue, so they look a little ugly. So we will try as much as possible to see if we can plant these plants on the ground. But at the same time, if Mama wants her plants still on the containers, they'll still be in the containers. For example, it's because it's dark, I would have shown you this. Look, for example, this one here. You see this, it looks like a mess because this here, it stayed outside for so long, so because of the sun it breaks up. So we will try to do something like this, which is ceramic or concrete. They can stay for long here, the plants, you know. And sometimes these plants grow bigger that they want to burst through the plastic and just be, you know. So that's also one thing we'll consider. And also, if you're a landscaper out there, you have some good suggestions, we are open. We are open to your suggestions, okay? Very open. Look, the new style that Rocio was trying to create. This one is nice. This one here is very nice, but this is wood, so we can't put actually wood outside, because with time it will rot and it will break down, and that will be it. So I feel if we get some metal, this style we use metal will be very nice. So let's see how it goes. Okay, Mr. Luis is struggling his last bit, but I think they may need to mix a little more. You can see him right there.
All I need is you, baby, baby.
How much do I need to party here in Jamaica? Marwa.
My name is Mo.
Okay, we are in Hawaii.
We're at
yeah.
the Griffith Observatory in Los Angeles.
So I'm officially saying goodbye to Japan. As you see here, welcome to Japan.
Eres, Elisa?
Soy de España.
I'm heading to